draft, and No Tail was so certain that this last pick was going to be a Darkseer for Nigma. And when they picked OD, you know, usually if there's some other hero, you're like, oh, okay, that also makes sense. But you seem very confused by this OD pick.
So we need to run over who plays what here. We do have MC on, yeah, Kuro's playing the Gyro. L2W is playing the Tiny, which is what I thought. I was very surprised with the OD pick. I think it's really bad here. I have no idea why they pick OD, I'll be honest. I need to be convinced. I need to see what it's for, because I think Darkseer, it was a very ideal Darkseer pick this game. You have a Sand King, that's like kind of the only hero that works well versus Darkseer. ST is not particularly good, the ulti is there. Yeah, I'm really curious if it's a laning thing. It's not particularly super good with Clock. They saw them plant his ward, early game stuff. Like I think this is convenient for Tundra. This will make Tundra very happy. I'm very happy to see there's a carry Tiny, not a carry Gyrocopter. Because I do think that gives them a lot more. I think L2W has been playing probably the best Tiny of the tournament so far. Begins. They're gonna get that free D ward. I think the Luna pick was really strong. I wasn't sure what they were going to go for. ST Luna, also a very classic combo. You have the Save versus the Kunkka, and ST also a hero versus Tiny that is very good, I think. I don't know which order it was now, I don't remember, but the W is very effective versus him. The ulti being nice to slow him a bit, but mostly the W in this matchup. Yeah, I'm also a bit sad that they didn't really ban the Monkey. I'm wondering what kind of an impact he will have on this lane, because I do think Monkey support is pretty good versus Gyro support. It all depends also on the carry. Tiny is one of those carries that can help a lot more than others. But on the side, Gyro is not super happy. You see this trace, it doesn't really favor him whatsoever.
This is basically twice now that Kuro has tried to address the Monkey King with some sort of range hero, and it does not seem to be working for him.
I also want to just really quickly mention that I think it was really smart what Tundra did in the draft, first picking the Invoker, taking it from them, knowing that they had first pick, and Nigma then answered with a Gyro, Gyro Kunkka, and then they got the Monkey, you know, so they kind of get what they want, and also denying the Invoker. Now, I think this will be Nine's first Invoker game this tournament. I'm not sure, but I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. So
he gets a shot at it too. Everybody seems to be having a shot at the Invoker this tournament. But yeah, I think there's a lot to learn from this game, or a lot to look at this game. I want to see how the OD does. I want to see if Kuro got the Monkey figured out. Ooh, Courier. Mercy! Mercy! So many Couriers have died this tournament. It's not crazy. All right.
Down one by one.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, this is, I always feel like Sand King laning is, you know, he sometimes can seriously suffer, but it looks like Monkey King's already setting up pretty well.
Yep. I think when you get a good start on Sand King, it becomes so much harder to slow down. Like, if you want to slow him down, you want to slow him down early. Once you get that 3-4, it's like, kill him now, or I'll be back. Your wave is dead in 1 second. You always have the potential to farm once you get that level 3-4. I mean, depending on your skill build. If you have Sandstorm and Caustic, you only need level 3. Put a point in stun, you might need level 4 for it to be optimal. Let me think. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm concerned for Nigma just because of this OD. I'm not sure what his place will be in this game and what he will offer to the fights. Oh, here we got some action here.
LTW.
Should just be some good harass.
Yeah, Saksa. The sustain of the Jingo is.
But look at this trading. It's not fun. It's not fun. This Gyro cannot trade versus the support Monkey. And it looks like you might have needed if you wanted. Oh, again. There's so much harass damage going on. And if he gets a Jingo here, he might. No. It's a big wave. This is something to look out for. Nothing
might pressure him under tower. GH, meanwhile, is going to be able to get a nice cog, separate Snake King for the rest of the creep wave, and pushes back Skeeter. There's, of course, that disruption, which kind of ruins Battery Assault.
And the old chat top, something goodness going on top under the tower. Yeah, I mean, this looks like they're getting really pressure from the get-go. Enigma. I don't think they have set themselves up for easy lanes. ST also historically very, very laneable versus Clock. You can even be good if you have an offensive potential. Luna not being ultimate offensive potential, but yeah, the offensive put down or defensive put down kind of ruins the battery. Let's see who gets this range creep. Range creep.
Melee creeps.
Oh!
From 9.
Holy
nice
smoke!
Straight Miracle.
Another deny as well. So he didn't just sign up for Invoker. He's ready.
No, absolutely. He's going to be getting an urn pretty soon here. 4-minute water runes.
7 denies versus a Kunkka. I'm very, very surprised.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Oh boy, watch out.
Oh, here comes the army.
The army, they hurt. Saksa is a really good laning support. I would say he's one of the top in the world. He can like understand.
Well, look at this. He's going to rotate mid after the hard camp pull.
It's miracle
So
time.
he immediately jumps into the mid lane, and with that primal spring, they're looking to be able to bring down the Kunkka. He is almost dead. Oh, Saksa
Gets a jingle. They're going to disable the turn here, but the jingle is really strong. He has 1 point in it only this time, but he can heal off the wave. Is he going to feed? He's not.
Yeah, he's okay.
Oh, but the bounty, the rune. Okay, this game Miracle gets a rune. Oh, and now we have 2 supports this time from Nigma.
Yeah, they're gonna make sure Miracle isn't fully like he was last time.
Yeah, I think this is the name of the game for them. Is like we gotta have a mid laner, not just a recovery patient. Do you have a QB on the gyro? Yeah, we do.
Kuro once again.
A monkey getting the sneaky wards on. It'll be very hard for Kuro to guess where it comes. No, it's the sentry. Excuse me. He had the ward out. Saksa very often will have a ward. The Monkey King player should always have a ward when they play support. It's very hard to figure out exactly where the ward goes. Just monkey things.
Blocking the easy camp. They also block the hard camp.
Gonna go for something nice here. Look at this. Just bully.
Ooh. Pretty hard to out-deny a Tiny, but
It is.
Sox is gonna try anyway.
Oh,
right.
okay.
We have to start running away. Can we, I kind of want to talk about the, oh, nice. He actually just managed to cut that tree before Sox could get away. And now the magic damage of level 3 Gyrocopter does look okay.
If he had the body block, he would have been dead. Tiny was connecting with the stun. Nice try. Here we go.
Got a sandwich on the Snake King.
Yeah, this is always what's scary against Clockwork if you get isolated.
Yeah. And he can self-disrupt, but he's still going to be kind of stuck in the same area. Ski just going to walk over here and try and help out. He's starting to lay some damage into GH. He's hoping that all of those battery assaults will hit Snake King, but he's rapidly dying, and Snake King is the one picking up the first blood. Mind Control does manage to get that final swing, but he takes so much damage for all of this. And Skeeter's going to come off.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
MC, what do you think this is? Nothing comes for free, my friend.
He imprisons. We'll take... Sox is here.
With the rotation.
Primal Spring to slow him down. A stun, and they should have another round of Lucent Beam. They don't even need it.
What a maneuver. I mean, again, this monkey, like, you have to come up with something, or you're going to have to ban it. I think he's doing so much on it, these games. I think they're also really enabling, just through the laning phase, like setting it up, I guess. I mean, this game is a Sanking, and Sanking is something that's almost always been banned against Tundra. They came into this tournament, got it 3 games in a row, and then ever since then it was banned, and now they have it again. And I mean, they haven't lost yet. Sanking is 3-0 for them. And let's see here. Oh, how close are we on the Meteor for OD? We only have 20 CS. We're getting there. The recipe's on the Courier, and after this wave, he could get it. And I mean, look at this wave. Looks like Thunder are gonna fight for this.
Yeah. This is Mind Control finishing up his Meteor Hammer if he's uncontested.
Okay. He gets it. Mercy. Meanwhile, Sanking's gonna be farming away top. He's impossible to stop. Tiny is also trading farm. 41 CS. Everybody's really happy in this area. Kunkka, top CS in the game now. Got 11 denies. And this is, I mean, natural that you also get these extra CS. Probably a lot of them are small camp creeps. Arcane Rune bottle, so Miracle, not recovering, not suffering, but no, he actually has a rune. He's looking at the side lanes, ready to react. Is probably also why they were so worried about bottom lane. Is like his Kunkka rotation is one of the best in the game. You can't just mind as he dive. Like the boat in the early game is longer than most belts, I would say. One of the strongest.
Now.
All right, so what is this? Can we talk through the OD pick a little bit? Like, what does OD provide? Okay, Nemo, you can't talk about anything apparently. They're going to go on 2 different sides here. 33 with the epicenter, slows him down. Bottom lane, Snake King's going to be fine.
Well, Meteor eruption.
It's actually in the jungle where Miracle finds Saksa.
Okay, he must have caught his tree.
Yeah.
I think Saksa was just looking at it. But do we have Meteor Hammer? Why did nothing else come out of it? He should have had it. Okay, he must have missed it maybe. Or he got the self-destruct timing it. I think that's what happened. Oh,
that might have been it. This is awkward. Nice tornado, but he's still going to be pulled back into the cogs. So he's going to try and outrun it, but he's just stuck here.
All right, that's really big for Nigma. That's really big, yeah. So this ST hero, also very big counter, I think, to the whole Meteor Hammer OD overall. I mean, if this is what you're building and this is what you're going for. But more so the Kunkka, so we get this Kunkka threat.
View being chased down. Saksa wants to be able to finish him up. He's almost got the Jingo stacks as well for that extra bit of damage. Gets it now. Saksa, though, trying to dodge some damage. Tidebringer hit, finishes off 33, while Saksa was unable to finish off Tiny. So once again,
Miracle
come out on
owning,
top.
yeah, and helping out Miracle, getting him the rune, letting him be the player that he can be by giving him the tools. It's really paying off. I think this ward is just outside of Sanctuary Age. Has Valve given us the liberty yet to check that? No, they haven't. Oh, they have.
There we go.
Yeah, it's outside. Okay.
Blessings upon a
All right. I mean, this
warrior.
Kunkka really crucial for this stage of the game, and if that wouldn't have happened, like LTW would have just died top for nothing, or died top. I don't think he died at the end of it, right? So much going on, man. I can't even keep track anymore.
Sinking is done both this now, where he's playing this 5 position. He just is able to hang out in one lane and actually get a lot of farm, and he seems to be stopping mind control from pressuring that tower.
Yep. Yep. And I think now as well, the Invoker is not really sure what to do because he doesn't feel safe mid, right? Every X can turn into that boat, can turn into that kill, and there's no openings on the side lanes. Maybe he wanted to be top when they're diving, but he couldn't find his way there.
There's nobody to take the lane from him either, right? Because Monkey King doesn't want to be there, and Snake King's busy bottom.
Yeah. I mean, if you leave bottom, the tower will die very quickly. Scouting the rune with the tornado just to see what it was. They don't get it. Another arcane rune for the Kunkka. Oof. Very big rune in this matchup too, in a way. I mean, overall is one of the best runes in the game. Let's see, MC in trouble here. Another Saxa rotation.
They are going to start TPing in on the side of Nigma to help out mind control, and Tundra actually making that read will back up.
And do we have, how close are we to hook shot? We almost be 6 on clock. I think you got Tome coming out. Yeah, you should have the Tome coming out. Gyrocopter pretty under-leveled this game, and I think the supports on Tundra are a lot happier. Yeah, there's a Tome coming for him, so Gyro is going to have to find somebody to let's see here.
Oh, Skeeter, he was just showing himself bottom lane. Now he TP's up top, try and get the trade-off of towers, it looks like.
Knowing some of the rotations happen, but I think they still have TPs on Nigma. I think they're going to look at this top play. Yeah, they're pinging. No, they're not. They're going to think the better of it. They're going to go for their own push bottom. Knowing that Luna cannot connect. They're going to go crazy for this.
The missile. Saxa, he's going to be awkwardly positioned here. He's going to go deep into the trees, but they're just going to go for snaking instead.
Radiant structures are fortified.
No way out for
Radiant's
the captain of
bottom tower is under attack.
The timing. Juicy timing.
Dire's top tower.
All right.
has
Well,
fallen.
Skeeter is going to be a happy Luna.
Radiant's
He
bottom
opens
tower
up the
is
top
under
lane.
attack.
He's going to farm this wave. He's going to farm some jungle creeps. He's going to farm the next wave. Inches are going to be stacked. He's going to farm the next wave again.
Radiant's bottom
He's
tower
basically
has
staring
fallen.
down, I would estimate, 2,000 gold in the next couple of minutes, like 3 minutes. He's going to have an incredible amount of GPM if everything is done right. Meanwhile, mid. It's a hook shot.
Hook shot.
Oh boy.
Yeah, ILTW, he can get a couple swings in, but Sinking quickly puts a stop to that with a disruption. GH still trying to run down 9 here. He realized with the dust, he's not going to be able to escape. Oh,
He missed a raid drop. He saves him with the raid drop, and Snaking is now.
Oh dear, he's dead. Guys, 33. He jumps in there with a Burrow Strike, 2-man stun. Oh, miracle. He's spotted. Nine, you got away from that.
And he walks back in, gets hit with a Tidebringer. He falls. ILTW just a couple hits shy of falling here. They tried to get close enough to Lucent Beam.
Radiant's
Not good
bottom
enough.
tower is
Saxa
under
still
attack.
hunting, but ILTW ran back to the safety of the mid tower.
Ooh, that looked ugly for Nigma for a moment. I thought LTW was going to die, and we missed the boat on the SD. But
Radiant's bottom tower
yeah, the
is under
Tidebringer.
attack.
Nothing on Miracle really did a lot for them this game, huh? This
Yeah,
Kunkka has
seriously.
really done everything, I think, to keep Nigma in
Radiant's
a good
middle
shape.
tower is under attack.
And yeah, what's he buying on Kunkka?
Radiant structures are
Going
fortified.
he's going straight to Gibby, no armlet. Here's the Wukong, oh boy.
With Gold Snap as well as the Urn, he's going to be slowed down quite a bit, but he pops the Fish Root 33, still hits him with a Burrow Strike, and they manage to finish him off. Hook shot in from the side, 9. He's, well, he should be okay. He's got all of his teammates here, and the rest of Nigma is like, sorry, GH, we can't fall in that initiation. Once again, Tundra, 5-man at 13 minutes in the mid lane.
Blink on tanking, right?
Yeah,
He is a
yeah.
very early blink, and there's a double bind. Oh, single binder, that was the word. Yeah, Miracle praising him, and then he kind of negates or like neglects the Invoker respawn, and obviously Sanking Dagger is also something to always keep in mind. He went for the double null on Sanking. I don't think I've seen this one before. Again, people, watch and learn. I think this guy has great ideas, and this might mean that you never have mana issues. This is also still spell-end, right?
Radiant are scanning.
No, they took that away for the mana, so.
Okay, so it's simple mana cost reduction. So it's a mana thing for him. He will probably never have to go back to base, never have to buy the mana boost. Oh, his ward is golden.
Great ward.
That's probably That's probably Monkey to thank for.
Zoxa is going to break that smoke.
And break the smoke. Look, he's
Very
doing so much
nice.
for them. He is doing
Yes.
so much for them. Are they gonna cut a tree? Oh, they are cutting trees. Oh, you just have to stay calm. Stay calm.
Shh. Breathe. Don't make any sounds.
He's not breathing.
Nigma, they're like a T-Rex.
Under attack.
They sense movements. You gotta stay still, Zoxa.
Oh, maybe he gave away a scent. Maybe he farted.
Dyer's middle tower is
Like a
under
little monkey
attack.
fart.
He gave one of those nervous farts.
Yeah, like-
You just
like
went
that.
up on stage. Main tower's gonna fall through the meteor hammer from mind
They're
control.
all here. They're setting up for the epi, right? The epi is the way to kind of fight, but the rocket vision makes it
Yeah.
hard. They don't want to go any deeper.
DH has been very good about just constantly using these rocket flares. I remember he was just spamming the bottom lane quite a bit.
Yeah, that's also what good clockwork players are going to do with their rocket
Dyer's
flares.
top
Guys
tower
who
is
still
under
rocket creep
attack.
waves in 2022, you guys have issues, man. Like the rocket flare is all about the vision, it's all about info, it's all about seeing what the enemy is up to and what they want to do, and of course setting up your own hook shot. Here comes the smoke. Kuro's going to tank it.
Okay, Earl, he walks into it.
Yeah, of
He's
course,
like,
of
I
course.
accept my fate. And the rest is
MC
Tundra.
run! They're so chanting MC here. They instantly, like, this is what's really good about pro teams, right? You have
Yep.
people who know that people are dead, and you have the Senki already connecting. And
Hey, I guess he saw that some people are still going after his captain, so he tried to turn around. He does.
oh, he does get the
and
return kill.
stuff,
Okay.
so-
I think he had a chance to get away if he just kept running, because the monkey, I believe, had already used the stun. I don't know if he used the stun, but I think he was close enough to the tower to kind of make it into a safe space. But
Yeah.
hey, he gets a return kill. If he was dead, then he had a better read.
Hook shot
Hook
miss.
shot missed. Unconventional, but you know, miss all the shots you don't take. You miss some that you do take.
Yeah. So I guess it just misses all around.
Miss so everywhere. All right,
Yeah,
stun has
it
already
already
been used, and tanking was connecting. He was going to be able to blink stun him just before tower range potentially, but it would have been a very awkward go, I think, for Tundra.
Yeah,
if
especially
it
if
was
like
in front of the tower.
ILTW
Exactly.
jumps down.
You don't see it. The Kunkka could TP with both. So maybe a bit greedy. I don't know.
8 to 10.
DD,
Even
Miracle,
game.
give Miracle all the runes.
Oh yeah.
Dyer's bottom tower is under
Double
attack.
damage BKB. I feel like Nigma's ready to fight with a
very
blink
cool.
dagger on ILTW now. This is go time, right?
Yep. The blink on Tiny, very big timing. Next will be Shard. I think he got a... Okay, he's not going Shard right away. No, he is going upgrade a magic one. And then BKB. I might pick up the Shard before. I imagine he will. Okay, let's see. Is it going to be enough damage with the OD?
Here's my bitchin'.
He's out.
More comes of it. They're going to be a two-man smoked up.
Dyer's
Got the hook.
top tower
Immediately
is
Doc,
break
under
Doc.
once
attack.
again.
This time you got... Shh.
You smell that? You smell that, No Tail?
Oh! I'm so stressed out, man.
Run. He's got the hook shot. Is he gonna cut down the right tree? Oh, he's already jumped over to the right-hand
Oh,
side.
so annoying. So annoying. And meanwhile, bottom lane, 3-3 never left the lane.
Nope.
You cut the next wave. And Nigma are like scratching their head, like, how can we get them? How can we catch them? Skeeter going back to a couple of stacks here.
Yeah, because otherwise the Luna should be staying ahead of the Tiny, right? When you're just...
Kind of, I guess, but I think, I mean, at this point, their farm rate is about the same. And maybe he runs a bit faster, but that's about it. Like, I think they're able to keep up with each other's farm. Maybe without the Shard on Tiny, he will farm slightly faster, especially after Mantis down.
Definitely
if that's
seems
what he
like
goes for.
ILTW went for a more aggressive build in that regard.
Yeah, like going for the dagger and not going for the shard. And yeah, he is going for the BKB right away. It's a fighting mindset. It's like we want to go. We want to have the 5v5. We don't want to Roche. We don't want to necessarily go for the tier 2 play. Invoker also getting the early BKB. Kuroki, I'm curious, what did the Gyrocopter go for this game to kind of help his team? It's
Radiant's
drums.
bottom tower is under attack.
He hasn't picked up a utility item yet. Curious what he'll go for. We're going drums on the clockwork. It's quite common as well right now. I think it's probably one of the better items, maybe even better than medallion nowadays on most heroes.
Yeah.
Especially the position 4s.
I was meant
Maybe
to have
for
this.
mind control.
MC also brown boots, meteor, BKB. I'm still very curious. What is the purpose of this ODN fights?
Yeah.
Because you can save from the Epi, especially with BKB, you can kind of hold off, and saving from Epi or Eclipse is very big.
Radiant
Yep.
are scanning.
Saving from some Invoker spells, sometimes you're going to have to, but ideally, yeah, it's an Epi for an Astral. But other than that, I mean, I think it's going to be really hard, and he also has to get really close. Let's see here.
This is a big
Skitter.
blood.
Oh, we have
BKB.
SD. We have SD here.
He does. Both the SD and the BKB are available.
Epi?
Nigma actually.
Oh!
33. He
Whoa, whoa,
thought
whoa.
Nigma was still around. There weren't.
That's a game of info right there. Like if they had the info on Tundra, if they had a ward, if they had the Luna Night Vision going for them, obviously the Sankey can play better. He wouldn't Epi like that if he saw something. And that's also that's what Nigma is. They're also playing with the lack of info. Where's Sanking? What's he doing? Is he Epiing us? If we run in here, it's not going to look good, right? And yeah, they read it correctly. I think if they run in there, it's a horrible fight.
Yeah, considering their heavy magic damage approach right now, that BKB of Luna combined with Disruption.
Yeah, can we see the Luna items right now? Like he has deep by casual Yasha first. He has the BKB mob.
Dragonlance break.
And Dragonlance. Yeah. I see. You're rebuying the Dragonlance. Yeah. Are they forcing the Roche here? It looks like they might be. It's a very awkward Roche when you don't have the shard on Tiny. You don't even have Medallion, I think. Yeah. So instead, you know, somebody sniffs it. They put one child poison out there. Oh, staying around. They're almost walking into each other. Oh!
ILTW pounces instantly. DH with a follow-up hook shot. He was just going to lay out the cogs, make sure Shattered Demon can't go anywhere.
Yeah, where do you go from here, though? I think all the lanes are pushed in. I still think Tundra don't really care. Yeah. It's like the Roche is really awkward. Like the only thing Nigma can really do is try to catch more heroes, but very obvious. So Tundra gets caught. It's monkey in the trees, man. It's not often you see people have the tools or even have the will to chase this monkey around. And Saxa also playing in the enemy's face, popping the smokes, getting the deep wards.
I find it so interesting, this change of pace that Tundra put in from game 1 to game 2, right?
Yeah.
It almost felt like Nigma was like, we're going to go early team fight items. Sure, repeat. They are going to be able to catch Mind Control here. Does Mind Control have his BKB yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
He's so dead. I love what the move monkey's like. Oh,
Tornado for more. Tornado for more. Two supports. They're actually going to charge into this one. They are trying to go on farther up, but the Epicenter is going to be committed here. He wants the support. Blinks in. Rogue Strike. It's two to be able to help save their Invoker. Just a sliver of HP, but Tiny. Oh! The Deafening Blast.
Tiny flip.
Oh, no. Tiny wasn't able to blink in like he wanted to. Now he's just getting nailed by Glaives and bouncing off of Nine's dead body, or Miracle's dead body, rather. 4 down on the side of Nigma, and Tundra got to be feeling great about this. 33 back at it in the bottom lane.
And he's going to be so big on tanking with this item build. And all the creep where, I mean, he has to shard, he has to travel. It's like, you see this, you walk around, you sandstorm, boom, boom, boom.
Dire's top tower
no, I'm quite.
Oh, no. He disrupted the Luna to get some illusions out. ILTW tries to pounce on him, but his damage just isn't there yet.
I was gonna say this was gonna be good for Nigma, but at the moment I think it's looking pretty hard. Even though they have net worth on some of their cores, it's more like the way the SD is gonna function and the fact that Luna is so far ahead. It's like he's gonna be able to do Roche before Nigma. He's gonna be able to force some of these fights for his team. And when they get forced into fights, they might end up looking like this. And I don't even think the OD BKB changes anything. Yeah. I even think SC, if he was in better position here, nobody dies from Tundra.
Sure.
Tundra getting caught. This is what Nigma, I think, are hoping for the most part. They're smoking around the clock. They're doing these 2-man smokes. They're hoping to pick one guy off, and that will set off potential avalanche if they can catch another hero. But that's kind of the problem, is if they had the shard on Tiny, I think they could force the Roche, even though it's not the fastest Roche in the world. But with this Blink build, Blink PKB, they get this kill, and all they can really do is kill waves and try to kill more heroes. They almost lost the tier 2 top. I think once this happens and Luna has his next item, they're just gonna go straight for Roche, and that's gonna be a decision time for Nigma, whether or not they wanna address it, because they don't have BKB Tiny, they have BKB Invoker. I mean, they could even go right now. Yep, they don't even have to wait the shard with the Crystallis. I mean, the Roche is theirs if they want it. Is how I read the game. There's another 3-man move by Nigma, or they're running around the enemy jungle. Back off now. You see Tundra, they're living here. They're going to push in this top wave. And this means if they don't react, the top tower will die. Shadowblade, Arcane Rune again. I mean, I feel like Miracle has had almost every rune this game. And he has been the biggest factor for Nigma so far. So wherever he goes, I think his team should follow. And whatever he decides to do. Yeah. There's the smoke. I want to say they should go Roche with the smoke and just make them come to us. If they can start the fight first, if they can get a put down on the Kunkka into SD ulti, I think he might die before the TP goes out. If he tries to BKB TP. They have the hook shot anyway, so he can't. Yeah, I mean, anything they catch should die, but honestly, I think they can just go straight Roche. Starting with the top wave.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Probably gonna kill the tower, which makes the Roche a lot harder to defend. Let's see. Again. Nope.
33. He's got it.
Dire's
All right, so
top
now they can
tower
take you
is
out close,
under
which you
That's
got
a
some.
convenient rune as well, because
Oh,
this
yeah.
usually makes someone have to show, and if they don't, it's so much info. It's waves dying, even more info. Farm for Luna, of course, is very convenient. It could have also been cool to tank the Roche. But yeah, they're pinging it. They should be going for it. Shard on Luna, still alive, even though it got some nerfs a couple patches ago.
So we know now what Tundra, they're doing what we wanted them to do. What should Nigma be doing?
I mean, you could go for the Hallelujah fight. What they should do, I think, is take the fight. I don't think the game gets easier if you let them have this. So let's see if they get here in time.
Oh, he managed to get the backline. A nice 2-minute hook shot. They catch the Sand King first, but he will be able to burrow strike to the side. Mind control with his BKB is looking for targets, but 9. He's slowing down this ILTW. Now he's going to be caught inside the Eclipse with the epicenter on top of that with the carry gone. Nigma are falling apart now. They do manage to hit mind control after his BKB wears out. They hit him with the Lucid Beat follow-up. Here comes Soxa as well, slowing him down, instantly jumping away to the trees. Sunstrike, oh, just barely off the mark. But you know Soxa doesn't want to let this go. He watches mind control. And Tundra,
Oh, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it. Oh, the fuck that!
Sun jumps into the trees, and just the vision is good enough to
Yeah,
get a kill.
first stab on Monkey, I didn't even see. They're catching more.
And with that really nice ice wall, they slow down GH quite a bit. Tundra, though, they can chill out and just focus on... Oh, no, chill it out.
BKB
33 has a BKB. So he goes in,
Dire's
finds the
middle
one onto
tower is
Kuro.
under attack.
Unfortunately, everybody else from NGX is already backed away. So now let's finish up that Roche.
Yeah, and I mean, this is what Nigma had to do, and I think it was a great first target. They could have managed to keep the Sand King in control after the jump and like blow him up, like the Tiny gets on top of it, Kunkka somehow gets his burst on him.
Challenge to the Radiant.
Then I see a way where they actually take the fight. If Sand King doesn't have buyback, or maybe even if he does, they manage to kill heroes before he gets there. But the fact that he gets out, gets the epi on the Tiny and the OD.
Dire's middle tower is under
Going. Fox pushing back the Luna. He immediately pops that BKB to deal with the boat that was incoming.
What would Dota be without BKB, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of heroes would be hella broken.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, now the game is a little
Are scanning.
trickier. I mean, going for these plays, what Nigma is doing, I think is really good. Like, you kind of try to punish them if they get too confident, if they spread out too much and the SC is not there behind the Luna, you blow him up once. These are things that can quickly put you back in an advantageous position. But yeah, now it's like, I think they really want more items and they want to find a way to get it. Part of it probably means running around the map and killing heroes, but look at this Monkey. He already sees them coming. The D-ward one ward, he places up another one and keeps Nigma guessing. I'm like, are we being watched? Is there someone in this tree?
Dire's
Is there
middle
someone in that
tower
tree?
is under attack.
Saxa doing... Oh, they didn't get the ward
Dire's
actually. I thought they
structures
found
are
it.
fortified.
Nigma have their own deep wards, not seeing anything. They must know where part of Thunder Squad
Dire's
is.
middle tower has been
They gotta
denied.
be somewhere in that top jungle area. Gonna cut in. The mid lane. Catch Kuro. Freebie.
Dire's middle tower
That's
is
the
under
risk of
attack.
showing up on some of these waves. Now you show up mid. Oi!
Maybe, but also maybe not. Tundra is here. ILTW is going to be able to finish up that kill on Soxa, but he's not getting out. And ILTW is going to be caught by 33, who's setting up mind control,
Dire's middle
sitting in the back, but he wasn't
tower
sure what to do. This purge on ILTW makes him feel so bad. He's just going to have to TP away. But now mind control may not be able to have a way out either. No, he's got a very long BKB actually.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're going to wait for much longer. He waited
Dire's
for the
middle
Daedalus build on
tower is
Luna,
under
and I
attack.
love this. I think...
Radiant are scanning.
I was gonna say he went for the Daedalus build. When you have the Daedalus shard, it really is a different hero. A lot of people, they tend to go for the shard build and they go some Scotty or they even go for the butter.
Dire's
But with
middle
Daedalus,
tower
you're another
is under
animal.
attack.
Like, and now we also talk about Alacrity.
Radiant's bottom
Alacrity
tower
with this,
is under attack.
it's scary, and it also allows you to push. Butterfly will also allow you to push really well, but it allows you to push and fight. And I think this BKB now from Tiny and OD, it's completely negated. Like, you
Dire's
actually
middle tower has
cannot
fallen.
stay in the fight if this guy's hitting you, even with your BKB going. Especially for the OD. The OD is in big trouble.
So you're saying
And
it's
Kunkka.
next level because he puts an intense amount of physical damage
Some
that threatens
Lunas,
heroes.
some Lunas really like it, some Lunas don't, but there's no better build versus BKB than this.
Sure.
There's no better build. Ah!
Gotta get up. Gotta get up. Soxa needs help. 33 to the back over to Soxa. He does eventually die to
Another
Miracle.
phase.
Gonna be able to take the Aegis away, and he blinks out. Nice play from my LTW.
Yeah, I mean, they're fighting back. They're trying. I think now we're really going to see this OD. He is nothing more but an Astral for his allies. And
Yeah.
he's going for Blink, and I think he really wants Ag, so I don't know how he's going to get it. But once he gets those 2 items, he can do more saving, and he can
Dire's
do more for the
bottom
fights.
tower is under attack.
Other than
Dire's
that,
bottom
I really
tower
don't know. Like,
is
he's not going to be allowed to right-click, and his ulti isn't really a spell. I mean, it doesn't do much. Now we have the Tidebringer Cleave. Let's see. It's going to have to do some work. I'm very curious what Miracle's going to buy next. I think we have to watch for this Kunkka to do more. LTW also can do a lot in this game, and he is going for his own daedalus. He has a shard now. I think it's a cool approach, like just to go for the daedalus straight up right now, and you're going to blow up... You've got to blow up this SD. You really want to blow up this Invoker and Sand King. I think these are like the 3 most important heroes to kill first. Just let Soxa be a monkey in the fight. It doesn't do too much for the fights, other than the vision is giving. But you have to play around it. You're going to have to find the heroes that you can kill. Sure, if you can kill the Luna, control the SD at the same time, that's going to be really good. Offensive smoke.
Soxa. He's running around his curry right now.
Yeah. Always scouting, always scouting. Oh, look at this though. Look at this. Okay.
Oh, catches 9. A big kill. They can get it, but he heals up as he goes down. Where's LTW? 33 nails the backline. 2-man burrow into Skeeter. Taking a lot of damage from LTW, but he will manage to finish it up and gets a decent heal up. Blackberry, it's just too much damage coming out from Skeeter. Nobody can fight him. 33. And pops BKB. Tears Kuro apart. No problem. Chasing for more. GH is trying to hide. Mind Control going for the blind meteor. He knows that Soxa was chasing after him, and Soxa, he's just playing games with Mind Control right now, saying, where you going, son? You're not going anywhere. You're going to be caught stuck in these trees. That's going to be your grave, and it's going to be GH right alongside you, bud.
Wow, notice the Luna items before that fight. He had just as assembled his Mass Commanders for Satanic.
Yeah,
and that's how he healed up fully.
Radiant's
I don't even
middle
know if it
tower
would have
is
made the
under
difference,
attack.
but it definitely sealed the deal for Nigma there. Very hard to fight. I mean, this is what I was worried about, the Luna taking off, and with the Alacrity and with the SD behind him, it's like, this guy's gonna kill your whole team, and what you gonna do about it, you know?
Dire's
Yeah.
top
It's
tower
very, very
is under
difficult
attack.
position for Nigma.
The Tiny doesn't have that same kind of like big damage amplifier. See, with sort of an early aggressive build.
He has an OD.
Yeah.
I think this
Yeah, he's got an OD.
Dark Tier could have made a difference. I do think Dark Tier, if they going back to the draft, but that's not the hindsight right now because Skinner might be dead.
Yeah, Skeeter. Oh, no, he didn't have BKB. He couldn't get off that last hit. And okay. Miracle's like,
Everybody
all
was just relaxing. I guess they thought they won, and now look at that. It's like GG end, and then he went to hit base, and
right. Now he's got an AC. You said the Kunkka's gonna have to do a lot of carrying.
What a throw! What a throw! I mean, they're still in the game. They're still in full control of the game, but this gives Nigma a chance. Look at this, they're catching one. Ooh,
Really
half
nice
HP.
hit, and
Gonna
he's
be
got
hit.
9. He's gonna force him to use his BKB to get out.
Yeah.
So that's just gonna be another
Spider legs on Kunkka. He keeps going, man. Drums, run back, run back. Yeah, they were smelling blood, and a good read by Tundra that, you know, you don't want to give away more kills.
They can keep it up too. There's a double damage top lane.
Yeah. I mean, you could give that to Tiny if you really want it, but I mean, I think this Kunkka, he's worthy of the D. I can't believe it. I've seen this so many times in my pubs. Like, my Luna, the strongest hero, wanna fight, and like, I'm gonna push. His whole team wasn't there. This was a disaster for Nigma.
Yeah.
But since, yeah, they just, you stole it for you. You take your opportunities. Soxa? No, wait. Don't tell me he lives.
Long jumping away.
Oh, wait. They have hook, right?
Talent.
Oh, they don't have hook. Okay.
They cut
Okay.
down the right tree.
That's why you
Nice
buy
pickup.
QB versus Monkey.
Good work.
Keep
good
it
work.
throughout the game. You got the shard, gyro. It helps a lot on damage. It helps a lot. Let's see. Miracle. Aggressive position.
Did he blow him up? Blow him up fast
Radiant
enough. Oh,
are
he's on him.
scanning.
He was waiting for his team. He was waiting to figure out if his team was going to connect or not. Radiant did the scan. They saw a Clockwork connecting on the scan. Look at this. Look at the ST. Oh, ST had just used the disrupt. Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
you had to respect. You had to respect what was left. And probably thinking, is Kunkka really gonna waste his time camping top? You know?
Yeah.
He gonna go for something like this? Oh, I love this. We should do this every replay. Get the player camp together with it. Oh, I saw the tear in his eye.
Radiant's
rough.
middle tower is under attack.
Flawless game taken away from Skeeter. Still a chance to be able to get the 2-0 though. It's Nigma. They're feeling pretty good.
Good chance.
7K lead, 24-19.
Two masts on this brigantine.
Yeah, it's more like I do think this Luna is a monster right now, but hey, I think this time that was just bought with the Luna death I think it's given Tiny a daedalus. He gave Kunkka almost 25, and now he's also going to have a Satanic coming up. Like 25 Kunkka is also no joke. But
Radiant's
more so the
bottom
daedalus,
tower is under
we're still a
attack.
bit far. The daedalus got a Paladin sword right now with Morbid Mass, so he got something going on if he actually gets to right click as well for his own HP gain. With the daedalus, that's gonna be crazy.
And you're leading into that physical damage being enough to potentially blow up the Luna or at least threaten her.
It changes the game. It's not so much about the Luna. The daedalus on Tiny is like when you're Sanking, when you're SD, when you're Invoker, like you saw the Invoker to the cleave of
Radiant's
Kunkka
bottom
alone.
tower is
Like
under
one
attack.
tree toss on top of that cleave,
Right,
and it
okay.
crits, you're actually dead.
Radiant's
So it
bottom
changes the fight. Like all of a
tower
sudden
has
you went from, oh, I can tank a few hits to, I didn't even see my HP bar, you know? It disappeared.
So pretty much everybody else is going to have to play real careful in their
Radiant's
positioning.
bottom
Well, basically,
tower
like
is
the
under
fights
attack.
are way more explosive. Part of why Dota is a better game than League.
No
Heroes are
doubt.
strong. Heroes actually get like so strong as well.
Oh, look at that. Nine's going to go AC on his Invoker rather than like a Shiva's.
Yeah, that's curious. Not quite often you see that.
Radiant's
but
bottom
Shivas
tower
also has
is
that
under attack.
HP effect, which normally you wouldn't think, oh, versus Enigma, this is not so good. But because Tiny has a Paladin Sword Satanic, I would say Shivas is also very valuable. Obviously, AC is a more offensive choice.
Radiant's
It's also better
bottom
for Luna.
tower is under attack.
But yeah, I mean, the boy likes to right click maybe.
How do you decide when your carry needs like a secondary carry to put in physical damage, and when do you just give him more utility?
I usually check his MMR.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But it also goes to like how you have to think about the fight. Is like, and what are you trying to do? Because if you're trying to blow people up, more damage the better, right? And if
Yep.
you say that, okay, my guy has enough damage, then you can start looking at other stuff. But a game like this with the Luna and the SD, mechanic on Luna, it's like, I really like.
This is a really nice pickup. ILTW is going to be at half health before he can even pop his BKB. And they certainly, I don't think he can do anything to save her. No, he's gone.
I was gonna say, I mean, at least for Enigma Galaxy's perspective, having these two heroes that deal the damage makes the game infinitely harder for the SD Invoker in the second play. Whereas if Kunkka had gone some weird utility build with Aghanims and stuff like, only have to keep check of Tiny in the fight. This makes Kunkka way more of a threat, I feel like. I don't know if the Ace is gonna have the same effect for the Invoker. I feel like it's more so for the aura. It's not so much about his own right clicks, it's more about the aura for his Luna. But we almost got 25 Luna. We got 5 on Kunkka.
This Tundra, they're not letting Nigma set up on a Roshan fight. They're actively going to go out and find the kills first. GH, nice Tornado's going to be able to catch mind control as well, forcing into using that BKB. Wukong's command being thrown out there. Enigma Galaxy are full retreat right now. Flying Burrow Strike 33, not finding it, but he does have the epicenter. ILTW, he's getting kind of slowed down here, forced down to the ground, and he does turn some damage onto Saksa, but it's not going to feel great as Skeeter is entirely uncontested with a triple kill, and it's probably going to be Ultra once he's done with Kuro, once he's done with Miracle. Miracle does have the double damage with the BKB, so he managed to get the one kill on the Shadow. Beating buyback. Kuro into potential both. They do have the Tiny coming in. I'm not in the claim, and he gets it. Double kill for Miracle. Now turning the two of them. Trying to Skeeter. Skeeter's returning the damage. They're healing up. The Burrow Strike comes through. Slowing down Miracle. It seems hoping to get more swings in with the double damage, but no, he tries to run away, but you cannot hide from Skeeter. ILTW is going to be stuck in here as well. As the Avalanche, he needs more help, but he's not going to get it. Everybody from Enigma Galaxy is dead or doesn't have buyback or in Kuro's place, about to die.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh no. I thought Enigma had it for a second there. It really looked like it with the cleave.
Radiant
Cleave
are
coming
scanned.
through, the Satanic, the homing rocket on Sanking, not allowing to get the combat impale for a while, but Tiny needed a bit more. Tiny needed the Daedalus. I don't think he has it yet. No, he doesn't. With that Daedalus crit, maybe this fight could have gone their way. Maybe I didn't see Kunkka crit, but they needed that extra. Ooh, trouble.
Yeah, trying to get by control. Oh god, that Luna is hitting so hard. BKB is not a defense against this carry.
Satanic, baby.
And now Miracle trying to get back. He's not going to make it. So this took shot 2 on top of everything.
Alright, they need to force him into fountain here. That's the only way.
Yeah. What's he doing? Oh no, they're dying.
Force him out of fountain. Force him out.
Ultra kill.
Oh, wow.
Skeeter, and that is going to be GG called. Well played, Tundra.
Is under attack.
We heard that interview. He said he had a little nerves coming into this series. Skeeter playing up against a story.